That's press
Passionate from miles away. Passionate with the things you say.
That's enough
of my own ways. I can know.
Yeah.
I just said because that's a passion fruit.
I do. That's an underrated Drake song.
I think it's rated pretty well. That was a hit. It was giant.
I know, but that's how many hits he has. That it's.
I don't think it's underrated. I think it's.
Well, I don't think you know.
I think I know fucking everything.
I fucking think you know
like
jack shit. Welcome to Soft Launch episode 60. Yes, it's episode 60. What are you talking about? What are you fucking doing already? You're fucking 20 seconds episode. You're pissing me the fuck. What are you doing? Enough. Well, it's a 60th episode. It's a very important episode. It's a milestone. It's the big 60. I'm JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And we are the Softies here with another week of our Soft Launch podcast. We've had ourselves quite the week. A lot of ups. Not so many downs this week.
Not so many downs, but I am exhausted.
Yeah,
I don't got anything
late.
left. I want to be here.
Yeah, it's really late. It's 10:30 on Monday night. It's late. We have no other time to record this podcast.
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to get fucked.
Yo, for real. For real, though. This is one of those episodes where you know it's real because usually I say something and Samantha's like, babe.
Yeah, I don't even have a Lily, and I'm just like, enough is enough.
Yeah, it's time. It's definitely time for us. You know why Samantha wants to, and we'll just get right into our first segment. One thing about we and one thing about me, Samantha wants to fuck me really bad because I cleaned the bathroom today.
Yeah, he looked hot with the Lysol in his hand. Lemon flavored.
Yeah, you thought I looked hot? You thought I looked good?
Yeah, he did it in his boxes.
Yeah, I did it in my boxes.
I would have said spread it for me.
Stupid. Yeah, Lysol wasn't the only thing I'm going to be spreading tonight.
Yeah, spray it.
Bust those cheeks open. It's just what it is. But I cleaned the bathroom, and it's the first time I've cleaned this bathroom. And one thing about,
just make no mistake, JC has not cleaned the bathroom since you lived here.
No, I haven't. And
have you ever cleaned a bathroom?
Not like I cleaned the bathroom today. Today was the most in-depth cleansing of a bathroom I've ever been a part of. And it
must be so nice to be a son.
Yeah.
It must be. What a joy.
Yeah.
I have been cleaning the bathroom since I'm not even kidding, like 9 years old.
I used to clean the bathroom as part of my chores around age 12, maybe.
Yeah, but you didn't do a good job.
That. No, of course I was fucking.
JC came in. I was on a call.
Yeah.
I had to mute myself, and JC asked me if he had to wet the sponge to clean the bathroom.
Yeah. What's the fucking problem? Do you want something done?
You ever touch a sponge that's not wet? It's a fucking hard. What are you gonna do with that? I had to mute myself and be like, yeah, and then try to say it with not too angry so he doesn't feel upset. You want the stick? Yeah, of course you want the fucking sponge. Is what I wanted to say.
My thing is that I feel like it's a difference. I feel like it's a bit of a difference between a damp sponge and an absolutely sopping wet one.
Well, that wasn't the question.
So, but that's
why would
what
you ever have a sopping wet sponge and it's going to go everywhere?
I fucking meant to ask you.
Well, then you should have asked it in that way.
Well, you're on a fucking call, so I can't just use all these different adjectives for moist. So I just asked if, like, you want because you're putting the Lysol everywhere. There's a liquid in there. So I didn't know what I was spreading around the bathroom. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Every time I ask a fucking clarification question, you get really high on your high horse.
Yeah. What was the other question you asked me once? If ice had to go in the freezer?
No, not ice. Something that is frozen.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
He asked me if the ice cream goes in the freezer.
Because sometimes you take it out and you put it under hot water. I don't know what
if we're gonna eat it, I keep it out for like 5 minutes so it gets so like.
What's the fucking problem with me double checking? What's the problem?
Nothing. It's just what a blessing it must be to be a son.
Well, I'm trying my best here, all right? And I don't act like I know more than I know. So when I don't know, I try to ask. You like this at a job? Remember you had a boss that didn't let you ask questions?
I'm not your boss.
Yeah, you're worse. You're my fucking warden.
I'll never forget it.
You're the fucking warden.
Yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah, you're fucking pain in my ball sacks. It's not bad. Not bad. Not my best, but not bad. So I was just asking a couple questions, and I made Samantha come in and tell me what to do in the bathroom, how to clean everything, and then I did it.
Yeah.
I feel like I did a good job.
You did a great job.
And one thing about me is, like, since this is the first time I clean the bathroom, and you clean the bathroom every other time it's been cleaned here.
Yeah.
So, like, I realized that if cleaning was looked at as a masculine job, men would never shut the fuck up about doing it.
I felt like you were gonna be like, "Did you see how clean this is?"
No, but I was like, "Yo, this is a good hour and change. I've spent some time. I'm on my hands and knees.
Yeah,
I'm exerting physical labor.
Yeah,
and like, I didn't have. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Like I was doing work.
And you're like, you didn't even praise me.
No. And it had nothing to do with you. I was like, yo, this is what women have been. Like co-signed to do, and makes it seem like you guys do nothing. And I'm just saying, if that was a part of like what men had to do on a regular basis,
talk about
it
all
would
the
be
time.
very high on the things that we'd be like, I go out, I bring home the bacon, I clean the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
100%. It's such a task.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
I was in the crevices. I was behind the toilet. It's fucking gross back there.
Yeah, the turlet?
And I don't know how it gets so dirty behind the toilet because I'm shitting in the bowl.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't.
Well, that was one time. That was just one time, and it was recently. And you know what?
I just edited it out.
I was having it's fine. I don't care. I was having a little liquidy. I was in a little liquidy
guys.
day.
All right,
you brought it up.
Yeah, you could have just said yes. We could have kept moving.
No, because when you bring something up like that, I feel like you're trying to elicit shame, and I won't be shamed.
No, it's not that. I don't want you to be shamed. It's just funny, and then I want to move past it because we don't need to hear about your bowel movements.
Then why talk about them?
Yeah, your hair's hitting my fucking plant, and I'm gonna have to fucking hit you in the face if you break it.
Oh, whatever.
Move your chair up just a slight bit.
Yeah, I moved my chair, but I cleaned the bathroom today, and it was a lot of work, man, and it gave me not a whole newfound respect for women, but like you guys really get the short end of the stick in terms of like the historical narrative.
Oh yeah, it's just like also people will be like, oh, she's a stay-at-home mom, she doesn't even work. It's like you get to clock out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
being a stay-at-home mom is insane. When I babysat, I think every teenager should babysit. It was like birth control.
Yeah,
because I was like, I cannot have a baby. It's exhausting.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I couldn't wait to leave when I would be babysitting. So like it's a stay-at-home mom. If a dad, like stay-at-home dads get it, but if men had to stay home like all the time, you would get stay-at-home parents would get paid.
Yeah, facts. That's 100% true. Yeah, it's a lot. Kids are especially a lot. Like, like my nephew, I'm on FaceTime with him for 10 minutes a day. I'm exhausted by the time it's done.
Yeah.
I'm playing hide. I'm seeking.
You're seeking.
It's a lot of stuff. He's a cute kid. He's got so much energy.
So much energy. He's like about to jump off the couch.
I know. God forbid she tries to catch up on a personal level with her siblings. And the kid is jumping off the couch.
I know. She's like, how are you? And then kid just like, and off. I jumped off the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was, cleaning the bathroom was a lot. And, I'm trying to think if I like it cleaning. If I like cleaning the bathroom more than the kitchen, smaller room, but more to be done.
More to be done because the bathroom's gross.
Yeah,
a lot more stuff happens in the bathroom.
Yeah, the fucking tub was a hot mess.
Yeah, I gotta get it reglazed.
Yeah, and you gotta get reglazed as well.
Yeah,
with my semen.
Yeah,
and it's just what it is. We're having a good time.
Just be a glazed donut later.
That's what it is. Jelly filling. Yeah,
jelly filling. Am I bleeding or something?
No, but I am. I don't know, man. I'm just getting weird. We're having a good time. I cleaned the bathroom today, and you can tell that.
you can tell
I never do because I won't stop talking about it. I was fucking exhausted today. I had the two. Today was the wildest spectrum day of being a man that I've ever had. I was every aspect of a man.
You were every woman.
I cleaned the bathroom and then I did a fantasy football draft. I was all over the place.
You were.
My testosterone's up, down, estrogen's happening. My body doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, your body's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But your hair is like, finally.
Facts. But yeah, that was my one thing. It was a lot more work than I knew it was going to be a lot of work. That's why I never want to do it. It fucking stunk. A cleaning person is going to be the first money hire I think I ever employed.
Yeah. I'm not meant to do domestic work.
You do it so well though.
Yeah, because I was made to when I was a kid, and it's awful. My mom would, after I would clean the bathroom, my mom would come in and take her finger and wipe it across like the tiles.
Yeah,
and she'd be like, "Dust, you did a half-ass job."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mom was like a boot camp sergeant.
Yeah, and then so we had 1.5 bathrooms in my apartment growing up. And I was younger, so I always had to do the half bathroom, which was like great. I don't have to do the tub. Yeah. And then once I turned like 10 or 11, my mom was like, "All right, promoted? Now every other week, you guys have to switch it out."
You accidentally became important at your job.
Yeah. So I had to do that, and that was such a pain in the ass.
You think your mom was harder on you than she was on your brother when it came to cleaning?
No. That was equal.
Yeah.
Yeah. She my mom and me. That's like our biggest fights were about that.
Yeah.
Because she would just like come into my room and just be like, why is that like that? And like when I was younger, it was fine. But then I started paying rent when I was older because she was like, because I remember she came into my room one time and it was a mess. And she was like, you want to keep your room like this? You're going to have to start paying rent. And I was like, great. That seems like a great deal.
Yeah.
And so I started paying rent. And then she just was like,
Damn. So,
no, still under my roof.
Yeah, you put your money where her mouth was.
Yeah, and she was like, I lied about it. And so
she's
yeah,
like, this place is fucking funny.
Yeah, so she would still come in and be like, you know what? You're still under my roof and I don't want this fucking pigsty.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so then I stopped paying her and then she was like, no, you still got to pay me. And I was like, I can kiss my ass.
I will say, as a child, I could never wrap my head around why the room had to be clean. Like, just the why of it. It's like, people are coming over, clean the room. I'm like, who gives a fuck who's coming over?
Yeah.
Nobody's coming in here. This is my room.
Yeah.
I never understood it, but now I get it.
Now you get it. It has to be done.
It's also, I don't think parents are telling you to do it for this reason, but a clean room really is like step one to mental health.
100%.
I'm not even joking. Like, when I was like really at my lowest, when I was living with my grandmother, my room would get so bad.
Yeah.
Like an absolute pigsty, just a mess. And like, I couldn't function.
Yeah.
I had enough trouble functioning as was, but once I cleaned it, I felt like I had the ability to achieve something.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Cleaning your room or cleaning your apartment. I remember when I was in my deep depression, it was like the day after or 2 days after like my grandma passed away and Duke died. And like, in 2 days, this apartment, it was horrible. And then I remember it was like out. And I asked David to come over because David had my key. And I was like, just walk the dog like I'm not there. And I need you to do it for me. So he came over and walked the dog. And I was like, hey, and also don't look anywhere. He's like, Smith, that's fine. But it was horrible. Yeah. Like all my plants started dying. Like I just was like, I couldn't do anything. It was horrible. And then once I cleaned it up, I was like, oh, I feel great. I mean, and I didn't, but you do feel better. Like when you come home and your apartment's clean, it's like, oh, why was I not doing this the whole time?
I know. And that's how I felt about the bathroom. Like, because I feel better now that the bathroom's like it's like fucking spick and span.
Yeah, it is.
Spotless.
Even taking a shower, I'm like, oh, it feels nicer.
Too. I felt that's the first shower I ever felt like I earned.
Yeah. I one time when I was like living on my own and I was trying to like during the pandemic and I was trying to like be very like mindful of all the things that were happening. And I was like, you know what? Showers are sometimes the only self-care you're doing for the day. So they should be a nice experience. And like sometimes when like, you know, it's been a while since we cleaned the bathroom or whatever, like it feels like, ugh, I hate being in here. I want to get out of here.
Stunk.
But yeah, now that it's clean, like I was in there and I was like, I played music and it was just nice.
It's good space. It's a healthy space. Showering after I clean that bathroom, being able to shower in it feels like what it has to feel like when you kill an animal and then eat it. I was like, in a very poetic way. Yeah. The most womanly thing that I've done today was the most manly. Yeah. And also, I think I realized, like, you know, guys, as relationships go on, you know, you try to think about things to do for your woman and things that she could like. And guys, I feel like always we hit our head against the wall trying to do nice things. If you
pick up a fucking sponge.
If you just do the things that like, if you just do her gender role activities, she'll suck it.
Yeah.
If you fucking clean that bathroom, maybe fucking sweep the living room a little bit, fold those clothes, dude.
And you wet that sponge?
Yeah. You wet that sponge, you don't ask any fucking questions. You act like you've been somewhere before, maybe wash a couple dishes.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucking filleted.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Well,
like you could tell he's manifesting right now.
Yeah, or if you don't get filleted, you have what you've done, which is probably more important than sex, is you stockpiled so many things to complain about and throw in your significant other's face, which is more satisfying. Yeah,
and then so JC cleaned the bathroom today and I also worked a full-time job, cooked us dinner, cleaned the apartment as well, and set up this pod. So you can take that bathroom cleaning and shove it up your fucking ass.
Suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, suck mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fucking pull it out of the drawer for once. No, but I had a good little Monday, and you know, I feel excited about conquering the rest of the week. My weekend was good too. But what's your one thing?
You know, we had our live show this weekend.
Oh shit, we did. Shout out to everybody that came out to the Soft Launch live show.
Special shout out.
I got a couple. I'm gonna pull them up. You go first.
Special shout out to Michael. We didn't get your last name.
Yeah, Mike the Mex.
Yeah, I think you're Mexicano.
Yeah.
And you came out. We thought you were just a random ass dude with your family, but you listened to our pod and brought your entire family out and be more like Mike.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, what the fuck? That wasn't me. You
his
honestly,
entire family. He brought I think those were both of his parents.
Both of his parents, his woman, and then I think it was his brother and his woman.
Dog.
Like, be like Mike. Bring people out. You know what I mean? Softie of the month.
Yo,
not even of the
filled
week.
out the whole second row. The kid.
Yeah.
The kid. I can't remember what he said he did for work, but he said he has to drive a lot. He drives
a
like
lot.
fucking a bunch of hours.
Yeah.
And he said he listens to the pod all the time. So shout out to Mike the Mex. That's who he is.
Yeah. I think you said you were Mexican. If you weren't, you are now.
Yeah, you're just
Don't
Mike the
correct
Mex.
us.
It's who you are. It's what a blessing for you.
Yeah.
To be given such a great nickname. And but they came through. They filled out the whole second row. It was a blast. We had a lot of great people at that show. I also want to give a shout out to the Vanderbilt couple in the front row, the kid with the glasses and the girl.
Yeah.
We feel like she might be a listener.
She clapped when we said we had a podcast.
Oh,
so it made me think Mira.
Oh, maybe.
Her name was Mira.
Mira.
Maybe she listens to the podcast. Maybe she doesn't, but she should now because she went to our show. And I think she had a great time.
Yeah.
We also found out that Vanderbilt is like the Harvard of the South.
Yeah,
so we were making fun of you the whole time.
Apologies.
Dude. We're fucking stupid. I went to BMCC, Borough of Manhattan Community College. And I didn't graduate.
Yeah. Fucking big mouth cock. I don't know.
What are you? But we don't even know where you were going.
BMC.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what?
Damn. I don't know that second C, but big mouth.
Yeah.
Big mouth CC. You know, that's what
cute
it is.
Cunt.
I like that. Let's shake your hand for that one. Let's just shake my hand. Yeah. Big Mouth Cute Cunt University for Samantha. And I just went to St. John's, and we're just a Vincenzo University. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. Just who we were. We apologize for that. And who else did we get up at the show? Oh, shout out to all my homies that pulled up to the show.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I'm going to try to, it was one of those days where we woke up, we had 16 tickets sold?
11.
11. We had 11 sold day of, and Chike just texted me. He said he ran a fucking half marathon in the morning.
Yeah, that was crazy.
After going out the night before with everybody, and then he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just rally everybody. And he bought. He was like the driving force in making everybody get a ticket.
Yeah.
And AJ and Artie pulled up. My man Armani pulled up. Vic pulled up. Fucking who else pulled up? Who else was there? Foots pulled up.
Lou.
Halfway through, Lou was in the building.
Victor.
Like a lot of my closest friends came out and all came through, and it made it such a fun show. There were so many different dynamics at play, like podcast listeners, like close friends and family. Shout out to Tara and Kevin who also came.
Yeah, Tara and Kevin who I think have come to the last 3 or 4.
Yeah, they've come to a bunch. And that I feel like hopefully speaks to the quality of the shows. Yeah. Because it's one thing for me to be their sibling, but it's another thing, they see different comics every time. And when you're watching the same people over and over, we're doing different things every single show.
Time.
It's no bits. It's really just live fucking chemistry.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get, and we're cooking it up. We're making you something special every time.
Yeah.
With that being said, go to the link in our bio because we have tickets to our next show.
Yes.
Already live right now.
September 14th.
September 14th.
Saturday.
One day after my mother's birthday.
Yeah, my cousin Vincent's birthday.
Look at that. Shout out to cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mother. So September 14th, 5 p.m. at the stand. Link is in the bio. Use promo code Monroe for half off tickets. Yes. And come to the next show. It's going to be a blast. And if you can't come to the show, what a fucking lucky person you might end up being if you give us $5 a month and join this little psycho
Join the Patreon, and maybe we'll start uploading videos again.
Yeah, we will. But I do, everybody listening to this, hold me accountable. I have a couple of...
We have a bunch of episodes that we need to upload. We just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, what Samantha and I do, or what we have done the last couple of weeks, is we'll go for 5-10 minutes before the pod even starts as a warm-up, and we're going to start using those as our Patreon episode. And the clip that we posted today is one of my favorite clips that we've ever posted, and that was from a Patreon episode that I haven't uploaded yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that on the Patreon. I'm going to put our entire live show on the Patreon, which I do every single month. And if you go to www.patreon.com/softlaunch and give us $5 a month, you can get all of this bonus content. Yes. Because there is a bunch of content to be bonused.
Isn't it? It
is.
But yeah, we went out. We had our show. Really fun show.
Yep.
I feel like every show gets better than the next.
Yep.
Just a great show. And then after that, I didn't have a show until 10:30.
Yeah.
So we went out with your friends. And then you left.
I had to.
And I think it was the first time I ever hung out with your friends on my own.
Which is crazy. I was leaving and I was like, damn, I don't know. Not that I don't know if I would ever do this. I'm sure I would, but I haven't. I definitely haven't.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. I did it before your birthday.
Yeah, you were freaking out about it.
Yeah, well, it was it was early for us at that point, But how was it for you hanging out with my friends?
Yeah, it's fine. I feel like I'm a people person, so it's fine. It's funny to see your friends realize that I am actually shy. Yeah. Because they're say it, they just saw me on stage, so they're assuming I'm going to do a speech because they were getting shots and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's not my thing. And you just were on stage, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to explain this to you.
Yeah, and I spent it all there.
Yeah, I literally have nothing left. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny to see people realize that in real time. Oh, wait a minute, I just saw you on stage. But it was a lot of fun, and then it was also I always say after our shows that like what makes I think our chemistry on stage is that we're not like fighting to get words in.
Yeah.
Like we have such different comedic styles. And I think I said this when we did an audition and like for a complex thing, and like yours was like 7 minutes long and mine was like 3 minutes long, and we both got a call back for it.
Yeah.
But it's so different. I'm way more one-liners and like quick things, and you are like a longer setup, and like you just have so much more in what you're saying. It's all of it's funny, but it's just different.
Yeah.
And so like when we're on stage, like your friends were saying, they're like, my one-liners. I'm never gonna stand on stage and do what you do. It's not natural for me. So it's nice. I always think that that's what makes it cool. But it was nice to see your friends notice it and be like, oh, that's why it works.
Yeah.
And I'm like, exactly.
Armani put it a really good way. He's like, when you guys go together, you are the vehicle. You're taking them, like for me, like I'm taking us to these different places. Yeah. But you're the moment. Like we're going to a place for a purpose, and what you say is almost always the purpose of us getting there. I'm just the person who's like not guiding the convo, but like I'm just steering the places.
You're guiding the convo, and you're being funny while you're guiding. It's not like you're just there speaking.
Yeah.
You're being funny while you do it, and then I just say like half the time never mean things. I'm saying like mean stuff or the thing that like everyone's thinking but nobody wants to say. Yeah. And then I feel terrible about it afterwards. But what are you gonna do?
No, but I feel like naturally you're very likable, so I don't think it ever comes across as like just the mean thing for mean thing's sake, you know. Usually, I feel like when we're going our worst, it's when I'm saying the mean thing, and then I lose everybody. You always get them back, but like when you're the mean one, it works better because they still can't hate you.
Yeah, I think the thing is because I say so little. Yeah. When I do say something, people are like, oh. Yeah. But with you're talking and they're like, you're being nice and you're doing this, and it's too much when you're being mean. You can't do it all.
I can't talk a lot and be mean. That's crazy. And unfortunately, somebody's got to tell the Cuban kid in the front row, but because I just shit it all over.
But that was so funny.
Yeah, I felt they laughed. They were
no.
It was a great
that
crowd,
was great,
honestly.
but it was really cool. And literally, I've like bumped mics with other comics, and it's always like you're trying to get a word in or you're talking over each other. I don't think that happens to us at all.
Yeah.
I can't think of a time that we both like went to go say something at the same time. Like it really just bounces out. You guys have to come to a live show.
You do. It's a lot of fun, and we need your money and your support, and for you to buy tickets. Just the truth.
Yeah.
And we never lie. Yeah. But we had a great live show. I've been on a pretty good run of shows. I feel very lucky lately. Yeah. You know? It's just been a good time. Good time in the lives.
And we had Brownish yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we did. We had Brownish yesterday.
Which will no longer be called Brownish after yesterday.
Yes, so as of now, let them know what the name is. Say it.
In Rhythm.
Yeah, welcome to In Rhythm Comedy, where we're going to fucking do the same thing that we've been doing.
Just
but we're going to promote it better, and we're going to remove ourselves from a brand that does nothing for us. Thought it would, didn't. Yeah. That's okay. Got us into New York, which is cool.
It's got us into New York. It's great, and it's just whatever, the Latino community in New York City stinks. Yeah. The comedy community. Yeah. But In Rhythm is going to be really fun. We're going to promote it better. So if you guys can't make it out to Saturday at 5 p.m. When we have our soft launch show, you can always come to our In Rhythm show. Yeah. It's totally different. Like it's just more
standard stand-up show.
Yeah, you'll get to see. I host it mostly. And you do a set, but maybe sometime soon we'll have someone else host it. 100%. But I am having a lot of fun hosting it, so don't really want to give it up.
Yeah. And you get paid more as a host. Get some toast. But yeah, that's always the last Sunday of every month. This month coming up, it is going to be on the 29th. Don't have a ticket link yet, but will for you by the next episode 100%. Yeah. All right, so come to that, come to our live show, and then what a little plug session we've just had.
Yeah, I know. I kind of feel bad.
A great time. Well, they love us. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, our views have been going down. This is your punishment because we got to get our fucking plugs out up front because the views are going down. Nobody knows what's going on. I feel like our views are going down, but my energy's going up. I feel good. I'm excited to be here. Did you say you had a one thing? Or
my one thing was that we had our show and I hung out with your friends by myself, and that was really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I wasn't drinking, but they were, and it was fun to watch them slowly get drunker and drunker.
Facts. Oh, also shout out to Mel and Charlie. We went to her Mel's 50th birthday.
Right, on Friday.
Yeah,
shout out to my cousin Mel, who turned 50.
Dog, looks amazing.
But looks amazing. Just so much fun. I literally watch her live her life, and I'm like, that's how I want to do it. She's always on vacation. She like really enjoys her life. She has 2 kids, and was completely surprised. Had no idea that it was her. Like,
yeah, I think I will go so far as to say I think they did too much to surprise her.
So real quick, her brother just got engaged recently.
Shut up.
And so they said that it was their engagement party. And Mel was like, these stupid motherfuckers, my brother is throwing an engagement party on my 50th birthday weekend. Like, how selfish.
Yeah.
She was absolutely livid, didn't want to go. She had to be talked into going. Yeah. It was like this whole thing just to get her to come to her own surprise party. I would love to be a fly in the wall to hear all the shit she was talking about. She has to take back. Yeah. Then, so it was like where she had a beautiful place, by the way. Oh my God. The W Loft.
Yeah, in Williamsburg.
In Williamsburg, face the city.
The W
absolutely.
Loft, and it was a W Loft.
Yeah, it was
loft.
Beautiful. So but you had an elevator to get up. So you weren't there for the surprise because you had a show. So Charlie says, look, we're coming. The elevator comes up. We're all like, surprise. Just a dude comes out of the elevator, not just a dude with sunglasses on. Like, he's like, oh, sorry. Goes in, the elevator goes back down. Mel comes out, whatever, surprise. And I'm like, did you know? And she's like, no, I was yelling at my boys in the elevator. And she was just like, we're going to be in and we're going to be fucking out. She was like so mad.
Dog, at that point, I mean, the surprise is still fun, but at that point, I would just be like, baby, it's your 50th birthday. Fucking fix your attitude.
Yeah.
That's why Charlie's a better man than me, because there's no way I'm allowing this negativity cloud to continue, because it's your birthday, but it's my party.
Yeah, he did say, he's like, I am exhausted.
Let's fucking shift our morale, Katie.
Yeah, and then he did a speech, and he was like, because they pretended they were going to have like a people come over and do like a game night or something like that, like on Saturday. So he was like, he gave a speech like, this is your party. Tomorrow's not happening. Don't even try it. This was it. Like, we're not even being like, oh, what if? Yeah. Tomorrow's not happening.
Yeah, it was a fucking fun ass party. Food everywhere, drinks everywhere.
My family knows how to party.
Yo, for real. My family every event is an event.
Every event is an event.
It's very scarce.
There's going to be about, at any party, roughly 16 dishes.
Dog, facts, bro. They come out in fucking mass. It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's always a blast. Charlie's a funny ass dude, man. Charlie, we had our favorite moment. My favorite moment.
Yeah, what was it?
And me and Charlie's friendship. Charlie was introducing me to all his coworkers or people that he hangs out with all day. And you know, Charlie's what, 50 something?
50, yeah, I don't know.
Charlie's an older guy. You know, the delicacies of PC culture are a little bit lost on him.
Doesn't exist.
When especially when he's had a couple libations in him.
Yeah. So, and when doesn't he?
Yeah. So he's introducing me to his friends, but they're all already lit. And he's like, "Yo, this guy's my fucking bitch," and blah blah blah. This and that.
Yeah. Oh, they love that.
And they're going off, and Charlie's like, "Yo, I'm sorry, we're kind of gay." And then I'm like, finally, people I can fit in with. And then he started dying laughing. I'm like, this is my speed of friendship. Where I can. This is where I flourish.
Yeah.
Until I'm there, I'm just acting cool. You know what I'm saying? But when we can really let our guards down and like do the stuff that most men would be put off by, now I'm having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Charlie is a lot of fun.
Charlie's
as soon as he walks in, says hi to me, he's like, "Where's DJ?" I'm like, "Hey, it's JC."
I love it.
But he has been in the family since I'm in, I don't know, 4th grade.
Yeah.
And my cousin Kristen is like your age. So if I was in 4th grade, she's kindergarten.
Yeah.
And he met her at that age, and he still calls her Christian.
Yeah.
So it's just what it is. You're going to just be DJ for the rest of your life.
But what I do appreciate about him is it's a different 2 letters every time I see him.
CJ sometimes.
So last time it was JT. And now it's DJ. Just completely new letter situation. But I do fuck with that because it lets me know that it's always working.
Yeah.
Brain's always on. It's not firing in the right directions, but it's making moves.
Where's DJ?
Where's DJ? Where's JD? Fucking... Where's CP?
He's in the Ferrari and Jaguar. Switching 4 lanes.
Where's the fucking CP? But it is what it is. It was mad fun. Shout out to your family. And I'm waiting to. Sounds great. I'm waiting. I've definitely had it on my end. I'm waiting to have that homosexual moment with your brother in a positive way, where we like that where the friendship really begins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's a great guy. Shout out to Mike. But we've had a great weekend. We're just gonna keep the pod moving right along. We're gonna get into our next segment where we talk about a couple things on the internet, current events, things that we've seen in our next segment called Aight So Boom. And did you have any that you wanted to bring up? Anything like big that you've seen that you want to talk about?
Yeah, we could talk about what's his face, Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, what happened with Cam Newton? I saw a podcast clip of his.
Yeah, I don't know what his podcast is called. I unfortunately watched it a few weeks ago when he had Erica Mena on it. Mistake.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
Yeah, I mean, I only watched about 10 minutes and I just caught the clips on TikTok. Yeah. I was just as bad as I thought it was. That's gotta
be 2 dumb bitches telling each other exactly.
It's exactly what that was. Yeah. 2 dumb bitches, 1 bitch on coke, because Erica Mena was definitely on coke. But this time he had
one bitch on coke and 1 bitch on CTE.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit too many times in the head.
Yeah. One bitch with a big ass hat.
Yeah. One thing about Cam Newton, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, he's like Elmer Fudd.
His hat looked like an erupted volcano.
Well, because he had his dreads coming out the top.
Flowing out the top. He looked like Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah.
Like, brother,
I don't even know where that is.
That's it, brother. Run away.
College, PMCC.
Yeah, brother, run away because Rome is gonna burn. Yeah, dude, that's that one, dude. Fucking Mount Vesuvius. This guy.
So I saw Cam Newton, who was on the Panthers.
He was on the Carolina Panthers,
Look at me.
and then no, that was hot.
Wasn't that?
Also, unfortunately, lets me know that you are a whore because you were paying attention to football before you met me. But keep going.
Oh no, because I remember him because they made a big deal about him when he was in the Super Bowl about him like not being as like respectful as and it became like a race thing.
Yeah. That was Cam.
They were super rude to him about whatever. And it doesn't matter. And they should have been now that I watched him. He was on and apparently he has 8
Dr. Bryant.
Dr. Bryant was on, and I don't know what kind of, she's a therapist for sure, right?
No, she's a doctor.
She's a doctor of some sort. And he apparently has 8 children from 3 different women.
Yeah.
And he is with one of his baby mamas. But he talks about he has 8 kids and he's not ready for marriage.
Yes. Taking his time.
He's taking his time.
Yeah.
And then she just absolutely puts him in his place.
Yeah, eviscerates him.
Yeah, eviscerates him. And it's too, doesn't even matter.
He was basically saying, I know to most people it looks like I'm a low functioning individual with a low IQ, but like I really think about everything that I'm doing, and that's why I'm taking my time before I get married. And then Dr. Barr's like, Cam, you're a great guy. All due respect. You are a low functioning individual.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he just sat there. He took it though.
He took it better than Nick Cannon because I saw a clip when she was interviewing Nick Cannon.
Oh, yeah,
or not interviewing, but he had her on something. Yeah, and he's like, he's just an absolute clown. Like he is absolutely low IQ.
The motherfucker is wearing
a turban.
Not even a turban. It's the is that? Yeah, I think it's turbed up.
It's what people wear when they're going through chemo.
He looks like. Nick Cannon looks like the person that made Tom Hanks a grown man in Big. That's what he looks like. What the fuck are you wearing? Like a Shazam thing. He looks so fucking. He looks like Miss Cleo. He looks like a
he
dickhead.
Looks crazy. Yeah. Anyway, but she basically told him, and then she definitely made a lot of sense. But unfortunately, Cam is a low functioning. He's a low IQ.
Yeah, Cam is.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, Cam, it was a snippet, so I didn't know what he said back. I'm sure it was dumb.
I'm sure it was super.
But
super
I can
dumb.
imagine that Cannon's was probably way worse. He probably gave nah. What you don't understand is no. Motherfucker.
He said, I'm thriving. He's like, what you don't understand is I've turned this and I've made it. He's used a word like he's killing it. And it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Your kids wake up every day. You're not there.
100%.
So whatever. But it is this huge issue with men because not obviously with kids is a bigger deal because kids are involved. But like straight men will do exactly what he's saying. Like they'll date a woman.
Yeah.
They'll introduce her to all their friends. They'll spend every single day with her. And then when she's like, are we together? He's like, bitch.
I gotta take my time on that.
No, I'm not ready for that. Then what the fuck are you doing here?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the lesson that has been given to us that makes us like that. Because I would definitely like that too. Not as bad, I hope. Like
surprise.
Shut up or I'll never clean the bathroom again. I feel like, I don't know what it is about the way that we are to perceive women in romance that, it's okay to do everything but commit.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the big thing with commitment is.
I mean, growing up in a house with a brother, the way that he was taught versus the way that I was taught was very different. Like my brother was like basically like, a girl's gonna distract you. So don't get tied down. These are distractions and whatever. And then for women, it's totally different. Like, you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
And then that's why it never lined up because you're teaching men one thing and girls are completely different. And then it never ends up lining up.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously it does end up lining up, but like not after kissing a bunch of frogs.
Yeah, no, I feel like men have to unlearn more than we have to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so too.
That takes a lot of time because, we're also not, we're not screwed in smart kids all the time.
Yeah, you're not smart.
Because
not you, but
it's one thing we get taught terrible things that we have to unlearn, and then we also have the confidence. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. We also have the confidence and the hubris. We think everything we do is 100% right.
Yeah,
and that we're taught the wrong thing, and then we're reaffirmed that we're leaders. So we're trying to lead you into nonsense, and it's really it's tough.
I love that. Yeah, guys are just so funny. They'll like fuck you and be like, "Hey, don't catch any feelings." Like, well, that's not even how chemistry works.
Yeah, that's not
That's how our bodies work.
Yeah, it's also it's also good. It's that the sex is good if we're doing the feelings part. That's a signal of that.
It's the best part.
Yeah, man, it is. That's for me. I mean, like the biggest difference between you and everybody else that I've ever been with is like the exchange of feelings is so much like deeper.
Yeah.
It like enhances every bit of everything that we do together. And sex is no different. So like now looking back at times where
Tell everybody I'm the best.
I'm not cleaning the bathroom anymore. I'm a man. I'm a man with a fantasy football team. I make the rules.
With 3 fantasy football teams.
I'm in 3 leagues. And when I say I'm the man, I listen to B-Rod who tells me who to pick. It's just what the truth of my life is. It's who I am. It's what it has to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we're funny. We're trying our best. And, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, if we get the chance to raise a little fella that we can put some good values in.
Yeah, I know.
Kid.
I hope so.
It's what it is. But yeah, Cam Newton's a fucking...
an absolute clown. 8 kids. And then his wife is, or his girlfriend rather, sorry, how dare I, is some chick, and I saw her on another podcast where she was like... They're pretty good case study for everything. I study this man, so I know what he wants before he wants it. And my love can heal him. Baby, baby. And you have children.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to... What are we talking about? It's like... You can't fix anybody.
Yo, that's
impossible.
Yeah, that's not fixing. You're just enabling, and
your love doesn't fix anybody.
And enabling.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're just letting someone walk all over you because you love them, and you're like, I healed him, baby. No, you didn't, because he still hasn't married you. Yeah. I rub that man to sleep. I know when he falls to sleep by his breaths.
Yeah, the amount of breath.
Baby, get a life. Go rub your kids back. Yeah. What are you talking about? You have 3 of them.
It's insane. I mean, I feel
nothing makes me more mad than that because I'm like, girlfriend, get up. Like, don't get me wrong,
bro. Honestly, I don't even feel like I want to be worshipped like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. I'm fine with that, right? Like, I feel like I consider myself to be like a strong woman, but I will wash your hair.
For sure.
And I'll do these things that make you feel good, but it's because I'm getting something in return.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing these things because I'm like, my hair washing is going to heal him.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm not here to heal you. Who am I?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here.
It's unfortunate because your hair washing did heal me a little bit, but I understand what you're saying.
Heal that dandruff.
Yeah. Actually, if anybody has any dandruff tips, just drop them in the comments. My shit is running rampant. Mm-hmm. The fact that I'm wearing all black is a testament to my bravery. And like, really, that's if nothing else shows you that I'm a man who just thinks he should do things. How often I wear all black with the amount of excessive dandruff I have is alarming.
Well, we just washed your hair yesterday, so it'll be good.
It'll be all right. But we man, we're trying our best.
Yeah,
we're trying to. But the point I was trying to make was that her catering to a man like that, it's good in spaces, but I don't think I want to be catered to that much all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's a function of how I've grown to love like my friends, who we uplift each other when we need it, but we're also the first one to humble each other. Not even in a negative way, to just to remind you that the joke can be on you and it's okay. Like, never take yourself so serious to the point where you're missing the joke. Yeah. And my friends do that for me, and that's one of the things that I love about you is like, you make me feel great about myself, but you're also not afraid to hurt my feelings in a positive way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, hurt my feelings is bad, but like, you'll tell me honestly. Yeah. And I think in that there is like, when you don't ever do that, it's like, I'm just trying to study him. So, because you're in there, there's no room for him to get better.
Yeah, and there's also no room for self.
There's no room for him to actually, like, even selfishly for the man, you're not allowing him to improve or try to be better because you're just taking everything, you're shielding everything from him. Yeah. And you're like, this is fine and I'll do everything else.
Yeah, like clean the bathroom for 2 years.
No, for real. Which is admirable, but like, today I got better. I became a better person with more to offer.
Yeah. And you'll never stop talking about it.
Yeah. And I like that. I like being able to do more than I could do before the day started. Yeah. Even if it's a small thing like, grocery shopping, which you used to have to do on your own. And now like I'll go out and I'll grocery shop so you don't have to worry about that. The dishes are something small. Like things that I can actually help and make everything easier for you. Like, it's way more of an exchange, and that feels better, and it makes you a better person. Mm-hmm. So when you don't get that, shit might feel lit, but you're capping yourself at growth because now you're not being thoughtful. You're not thinking what they need.
Yeah. Well, I think that's I don't think he cares.
No, he doesn't. But that doesn't make him a better man. That's when you stop learning, you're the worst version of yourself. You stop growing as a person. Yeah. And he's not learning. He's nothing. There's nothing he's trying to ever learn.
Yeah. Well, he can't. Kid's got CTA.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, kid's got brain damage.
Yeah. Kid needs help. Kid needs to be loved and healed.
Yeah.
Just the truth.
Yeah. By his mom. Yeah. Because definitely something went wrong there. Yeah. But just I can't. I there's nothing I hate more than a woman that's talking like that because I'm just like, girl, stand up.
I know.
What are we doing?
Makes you all look bad.
Yeah, you know
Makes
what I mean?
you all look bad because we're like, why can't you just be like, what's her name?
Yeah, I'm also just like, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not, like we've talked about this before, if you're not on a podcast talking shit about men, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear you sit there and be like, I rubbed that man's back to sleep.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's something you do in private and you don't talk about that.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed that you do that.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was going on. Anything else about Cam?
Not about Cam, but I did see something on my timeline that said a recent study shows that happier couples post each other less on Instagram. So how long have you been unhappy with me?
Yeah, I was about to say, this is our
Because you're on my fucking dick.
Yeah.
On the internet.
This is our breakup episode because things ain't going so good.
Yeah. We're trying to squeeze every last bit of engagement that we have out of each other, and it's
Don't
apparent.
even joke.
No, I mean...
Watch your fucking mouth, all right?
Shut up. I feel like in times past, I was very weary about posting.
Yeah.
Like, just because... It's relationships are very, they're important and they're not difficult, but they require work.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, that pulling the curtain back very far is not always the best thing all the time.
Yeah.
So I was always historically super weary of like that in my relationship, but I mean with us it's different because we're creating something with these conversations. It's so beautiful. We be fucking disrespectful not to post it.
Yeah, and I also feel like, we post our clips, we post everything, but we also like our relationship is so much more deep than what we.
Yeah, that's true.
Than what we post. I don't even feel like, I love that people could see our chemistry.
Yeah.
I love that people could see the way we joke with each other, but that's like so surface.
Yeah.
Of like what our relationship is. So I'm not ever worried about that because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We're not
fronting. We're also not putting on an act here.
Yeah, we're just being ourselves, and this is light and fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like there's so much more that goes into our relationship. So I'm never like, I don't feel like we put too much out there. I feel like there are a lot of couples I see that like have grown, or couple pages and things like that. And it's like they're trying to paint themselves in this certain light, and it's like I don't look at maybe people do, but I don't look at our content as like couples content. I just think we're two funny comedians doing a podcast, and we happen to be together, so our chemistry is really good. But like, I don't see a difference between like two best friends doing a podcast.
True.
Like when Derek, I remember when we were starting this, and Derek and Gio were like, "You're gonna start a podcast with your man." And I was like, yeah. And you two are best friends doing a podcast, and you hate each other. Yeah. And you fight all the time. So who are you to do it? So for me, it's like, we post, and like, we'll get comments like, "Oh, you're my favorite couple," but like, I don't look at it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like our content is that.
Yeah. I feel like we're definitely less of the rule, more the exception. So basically, we're just fucking built different, you fucking pussies.
You understand?
Y'all could never do anything that we do. We have these conversations and then we go have raw unprotected sex. It's just who we are. It's what we do. It's how we give it up. And when I say we give it up, it's how she gives it up. I take it from her. I just do, and I do what I want, and I want what I do.
Yeah.
And it's who I am, and it's how I'm always going to be. My mother didn't raise no fucking punk pussy.
Talk like that about me one more time.
Yeah, I'll do you one better. I'll talk like that later tonight. You're going to fucking love it. Yeah. I'm a.
You know where I'm going to love it?
Oh,
feel it in my pussy. Oh,
chemistry. Yeah. I'm a lady in the bathroom, but a fucking man in the sheets. Lady in the bathroom, man in the bedroom. This is who I am. You like that? That's good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's good. We're having fun.
Yeah, he's Mr. Crack Open and Clean Out. No? You understand?
It's true, yeah.
It's just what it is.
Crack me open, clean me out, and we're having a good time, man.
Yeah.
We're rolling right along. We're having fun. Last thing that I wanted to talk about in the ISO Boom is something that I feel like affects you deeply, so I'm going to let you take the lead on it. Yeah. JLo and Ben officially divorced. Thoughts, concerns, feelings?
I was really happy for them.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm always, despite everybody else being on this JLo hate train. Yes. JLo is my girl.
Yeah, since day one.
And so I have her back.
Never wavers. Never says.
I never
even
waver.
When she's being a nightmare, you won't.
I won't waver.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can she sing? Absolutely not. Do I care? I don't care.
I don't care about that either, because the music, like her big songs are really good. So yeah. I don't care. No, I don't care. And people don't care. I don't understand what that whole thing is about.
I don't get it at all. It's like, and then the same people will hype up Britney Spears. She can't sing.
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? You're not going to talk shit about the original ass. Yeah. You're not going to talk about it.
No, facts, man. JLo, and
she put ass on the map.
She has a fat butt, which really is all you need to be fair. Yeah. Everything else is a plus. She has a fat butt, and that was the only thing she ever had to do for her.
Yeah. She's
made bangers.
She's made absolute hits. Yeah. Unfortunately, She can't keep a man. But
she can't keep a man.
I don't know. She can't keep a man.
She got hits, but she doesn't make them the box office.
Yeah.
Her movies aren't great. She got some good ones.
Watch your mouth. I love her movies.
Like what's her
Enough?
best?
Selena.
Oh, Selena. Oh, well, Selena. But Selena,
Hustlers?
I feel like there's Selena, and then there's a
Made in Manhattan. The Wedding Planner. Are you out of your mind? You've lost it.
Yeah.
You've lost it.
Yeah, I apologize.
He just was inhaling too much Lysol earlier.
Yeah,
let me remind you.
I'm fumed up.
Yeah. Don't ever talk like that about my queen.
Yeah.
The Bronx zone.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I feel like there's Selena, and then there's a huge gap, and then there's the rest of her movies. No? Yes.
No.
Absolute. What movie comes close to Selena? Or better yet, what performance in a movie from JLo comes close to Selena? Nothing. She was outstanding in that.
She was really great in that, but she was also really good in The Wedding Planner. I love Wedding Planner is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I absolutely love.
We should watch it together, and then we'll come back and we'll.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it, but not as
Matthew
a man.
McConaughey.
Oh, I love Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Yeah,
I do love me some McConaughey.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
McConaughey at that time also not seen as a good actor.
Yeah, because he was doing
that was the rom-com circuit.
The rom-com circuit he was doing, which whatever, everybody has to do it. I think
he was phenomenal in the rom-com circuit. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah. Oh my God.
A Failure to Launch?
Yeah.
The kid's handsome.
Yeah. He doesn't do it for me though now. Like
no,
back
because he's a little bit too serious now.
Yeah,
but he was
not even just as serious. I like that he's married to like a Latina. I love that. Yeah. What's her face? I can't think of her name. Camila
Cabello?
No. She's like a Brazilian chick, but like like a darker skin Brazilian chick. Yeah. But anyway, JLo, I love her, and but one thing about her is she's gonna divorce these men.
Yeah.
She's gonna leave these men.
This one has to be the most embarrassing one.
This is so embarrassing.
Because they went on such a fucking victory lap tour. And it was like after her and A-Rod, and everybody was acting like A-Rod fumbled the bag crazy.
Because he did.
Yeah, and then
because he did.
And will they get back together?
No.
What are you gonna say when they do?
They don't.
They will.
They won't.
What are you gonna say when they do?
They won't.
Okay.
She's gonna date Pete Davidson. Let's be serious.
Actually dated Drake for a little bit.
That also isn't true.
Oh.
She just did a song with him, and they just were taking pictures too.
If you had what's that song called?
And I gave you all my
I know JLo. What's JLo song? What's that one called?
If You Had My Love.
Oh, but the Teenage Fever, pardon me, which is the song that Drake made as a remix. It was so good.
Yeah, I heard. Jesse played it for me.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, I love JLo. I've been to her concert, cried at her concert with Jesse.
Canceled it. Tour canceled.
Yeah, tour canceled.
They say it's low ticks.
They said it was low ticks. But as someone who has been to her concert and not so far past,
it's been at least 4 or 5 years.
I went before the pandemic, and it was a sold out crowd. Yeah, it's not like that crowd is not going to come. JLo is a huge deal.
Hey, baby, I mean, I feel you, but obviously something happened because the tickets are not the same.
So I think what happened, I think it wasn't tickets. Her whole thing she was going on was
like this love tour.
This is the thing was This Is Me Then was the album she came out with when she was with Ben the first time. And then now it's been 20 years, and she released This Is Me Now.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is like, everything that album, like, I finally got my man and all these things. And I think they started going through a divorce.
Pushing a narrative more than the actual reality.
Well, I think that the tour was going to be based on that. She never toured the other album. They broke up and she canceled that tour. And now I think she just doesn't want to do it. I think she feels like all the songs that she wrote.
Probably bullshit now.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to perform this. It's humiliating. She had a song on This Is Me Then back in 20 years ago called To Ben.
Yeah.
And it was a song to, it's sad.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I feel bad. And then also, like, I saw an interview where she was talking about like her ring and like he had it engraved, never period going period anywhere. Damn. Or something like that.
Shit like that makes me sad.
And that was how he would sign emails when they started talking again. And so, like, she was super happy about it. But then I did see another clip from her documentary that I couldn't get through, where Jane Fonda calls her. You know who Jane Fonda is?
I know the name.
She's like a very, very popular actress, and she's much older. She was like, very famous back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, like back in the day. And she calls her and she's like, I love you, and I love you and Ben, and I feel invested in it. I don't know why, but I feel like you guys are trying too hard. I feel like you're putting it on too much. Like you guys are kissing on every red carpet, every picture that comes out. And then JLo is like, she's like, no, that's really us. But like clearly it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then everyone's blaming Jennifer Lopez. And it's like, oh, let's not blame the fucking raging alcoholic that cheated on every woman that he's ever been with. So let's pump the fucking brakes a little bit on my girl. Yeah. Take your foot off her fucking neck before I put mine up your ass.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I'm pissed.
Yeah, you've had enough.
I've had enough. And that movie's great, by the way.
Oh, there it is. There she is. She's on. She's fucking working. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like. I know Ben's good, but I don't
love
even.
Ben, actually.
I don't even stand Ben like that. And it's crazy how the narratives of the internet get to. I'm such a simple-minded guy.
Yeah.
I will just follow a narrative.
Oh, so you were following the narrative.
That it was her fault. Like, and I've never been against JLo in my life.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's not the first time a big wave of anti-JLo sentiment has happened. This is just the most recent and the most, like, pungent because of what's going on in her life. But I don't even like Ben like that. And I'm like, but JLo must be a nightmare. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. Because A-Rod's a weirdo.
He's such a fucking cornball.
Ben seems like a cool guy, though.
Yeah, he kind of seems super cool.
Yeah, he does.
If she got back with him, I'd be all right with it.
No way. Not again.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm a stupid bitch.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that, though.
Yeah. It's that.
Yeah, you went 2 years without your man even cleaning the bathroom. Do you even value yourself at all? No, I'm kidding. We're just having a good time. We're having fun. Oh, man, it's been a lot going on. And we're going to get into our last segment of the pod. We've been having a good little episode, and we had a couple of submissions from our live show that we weren't able to get to just because, I mean, sometimes it's just overwhelming the amount of, like,
it's just
love and support that we get. Like, sometimes I look at, like, our engagements and our views, and I'm like, only 3, like, these are 3 comments. Everybody slow down.
Yeah. Please.
Too much.
Please.
And one at a time. Everybody.
Yes.
But it's what it is. We had a couple of submissions from our live show that we can get to. So if you were at the live show and you wanted to hear your suggestion talked about, but we didn't get there, this is your time in our last segment called That's What They Saying. And what are they saying, baby?
They are saying something.
Yeah, and Samantha
okay,
was
here it
supposed
is.
to have this queued up.
No. It's just it's for some reason our internet's not. There it is. Okay. It says, you guys are open and honest with you guys are so open and honest with each other.
Yeah.
But has there ever been a story one of you has told the other that made you feel jealous or like you could have gone your whole life not knowing that?
Do you have any that come to your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about every single one you've ever told me. Yeah, just don't want to picture you with anybody.
Yeah.
Hate to hear it.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Want to think you were born the day we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than whatever I feel when I hear you, like I hear a story from you from another part of your life, I can't get this out. This is crazy.
Yeah, because it's bothering you that much.
No. It's not as much about me being bothered by who you were with or what you've done in your past.
Yeah.
I like the feeling that I feel like I get when you tell me something that I feel like you couldn't tell another guy that you've ever been with because they can. I like when you feel comfortable enough to like really tell me about your life and like what's happened. And even though I don't love thinking about you with other guys, I love that feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't have any story that you told me that I'm like, yo, I actually just laughed that off. But you probably haven't told me. You probably have a bunch of them and you haven't told me.
No, I'm just saying you're just so different than me. I mean, I love that you're open and honest with me too, but I'm also just like,
you don't care.
That's how I feel. You understand? Yeah, actually I do have one. Not like a story, but you were telling me a story. You were telling me, we were talking about like talking during sex, and you just told me what somebody told you during, you were like, oh yeah, this girl, I'm not going to say anything about, you were like, she said this during sex. And I was like, I don't need to know what people were saying to you during sex.
I'm sorry for telling you that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was fucking some nonsense.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was cooking and I was like, good story, bro.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to know.
No, I don't know. Sometimes it comes out as word vomit. Not word vomit, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like in my life I've worked so hard to not feel ashamed of anything that I will project that onto other people. And some things are not about how I feel shame, and it's more about how the other person is receiving them. Yeah. So like on stage, it's not about me not being scared to say something. It's about how the audience is receiving it.
Yeah.
So just because I've liberated myself to say a thing that might not go over well, when it doesn't go over well, that's still my fault.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have to do the same work to accept themselves that I do.
Yeah.
My exceptions are conditional for other people accept me conditionally, not unconditionally. I accept myself. So sometimes in that feeling, I'll just say whatever, and then that's not always the best thing to say.
Yeah. I'm not an audience. Yeah. But you can't think of anything, really?
Nothing that comes.
Not jealous at all?
I'm jelly, but not like peanut butter. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. It's not too bad all the time. I believe you. I believe all the things you say to me.
I want to make you jealous.
Why?
Because I want to feel like you. I don't know.
I do feel. I don't want to be jealous. I don't want to feel jealous.
Yeah, picture me fucking other guys.
Why would I do that? That's not.
Feel jealous.
I don't want to do that.
No, I'm just joking. You just don't love me. It's fine.
You're an idiot.
Then we got another one.
Yeah.
That said, in the talking stage, did you ever post subliminal for each other? If so, show us the posts or stories. Archive that ish. Pull it up on the pod. These are demands.
Yeah, we're being held at ransom. I don't know if I ever sent you subliminals, but I definitely posted stories that I wanted you to respond to.
Like what?
Like, remember the gray sweatpants when I was at the shop?
With
you
your
responded,
dick?
Yeah, you responded to Lisa, but you know that was.
I think I texted you.
Yeah.
I think I was like, bro, your whole dick is out. That was super early on.
Yeah. I don't know, little things like that. Once you responded to me posting my sneakers, I started posting my sneakers more. Yeah, little stuff like that I would hope that you responded to.
Yeah.
I can post some of those up and try to put them in the pod if I have the energy.
Yeah. I think any like selfie that I posted probably was for you.
Yeah?
I'm sure. Yeah. Who else would
You very rarely posted selfies though.
No, I definitely did more.
For sure the braids. Remember when I got braids?
Yeah, but what about them? Oh, when you did, when you took your thing off.
Was the test shot for you?
Was it?
Yes, it was. I look good.
It did.
I look fly. I look good. Yeah, I did.
Then you took your braids out for our first date.
Yeah. I did. I took them out right before we linked up.
Yeah.
Took them out right before we linked up, and I maybe once or twice. I don't think I've put them back since because I'm afraid that Lou's gonna make fun of me, and that's just the truth.
You've had braids multiple times since then.
Yes, and all never in the vicinity of Lou. What is it? The braids? I'll die. I'll kill myself.
Yeah, that's very funny. I didn't think you did that for me. I thought you did it for other hoes. Yeah. Any selfie I posted, like I did the one that my mom somehow found and has it framed.
That was a good ass selfie though.
I like walk into my mom's house. My mom has like a fucking selfie that I definitely did not send her.
I love that selfie, and because your mom has it framed, and every time I look at it, I'm reminded that her daughter was on my dick. I
walked to my mom's house and I'm like, how did you find this picture? Because I didn't even post it on the grid.
Yeah.
It was just on the story. She must have screenshotted it.
Yeah, your mom found it on her Finsta. The same way she listens to this pod.
Yeah. That definitely any selfie I posted.
No, that selfie, very tall.
Very tall.
Very tall.
I remember there was one time I was going to Andrew's birthday party and I did like a full body picture.
Yeah.
And my outfit. I don't know where it is right now, but I would
love to see it now. Go to your archives. Pull that shit up. Not right now. But like after and send it to me. And
I remember. Yeah, I think you just sent me hard eyes. You didn't say much.
Well, that's said enough. All
the other guys that like were dying to take me out were fucking, I'll kiss her feet, I'll worship the ground you walk on. And you just gave me fucking hard eyes. I'm like, fucking, this wasn't for you.
Damn it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We try our best. We're with each other now, and now everything I post is for you.
Yeah.
Everything I do is for my baby. You know what I'm saying? Except for this podcast. This podcast was for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it was.
That's gonna do it for episode 60.
Look, it's just about an hour.
Just about an hour. We wanted to get it nice, polite, reasonable amount of time. We have a bunch of content up on the Patreon. By the time you hear this, go to the Patreon. Bunch of stuff for you.
Yes.
Bunch of stuff for you going to be there. Go to www.patreon.com/softlaunch and check out all our bonus content, because I know you've gotten so used to these fucking hour 15, hour 20s.
I know.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just can't do that anymore.
Can't do it because I got to be fucked.
Yeah, and it's just...
I've just got to be
absolutely
entered.
True. It's just what it is.
Feel it in my pussy.
Oh my fucking... And it's just what is going to be felt in places.
You can suck my fucking clit.
We're fucking silly. But that's going to do it for episode 60. Come to our next live show on the 14th, 5 p.m. That's about it, man. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.